How to choose your next life path. Have you ever felt like you're standing at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take next? Choosing your next life path isn't just about logic or luck. It's about tuning into what actually works for you, not just what looks good on paper. One of the most reliable ways to figure out your path is to test drive it in small ways before committing fully. Let's say you've thought about becoming a teacher, but the idea of standing in front of a classroom makes you nervous. Instead of quitting your job and enrolling in a full-time education program, you might volunteer at an after-school tutoring centre for a few hours each week. That experience will tell you more about whether the role energises you or drains you than a dozen career assessments ever could. Another powerful method is to pay attention to the times you lose track of time. What were you doing? Were you designing something, writing, helping a friend troubleshoot a problem, or maybe working with your hands in the garden? Those moments of flow are like little road signs pointing you toward where your energy naturally wants to go. Networking can also be a pathfinder, not the kind where you hand out business cards like confetti, but intentional conversations with people living the life you're curious about. If you've thought about starting a small bakery, talk with someone who runs one. Ask what surprised them most, what they wish they'd known at the beginning, and what a bad day looks like in their world. Sometimes hearing about the daily grind reveals whether the dream still appeals to you or whether you like it better as a hobby. And don't underestimate the power of trying parallel paths. You don't have to have just one life path at a time. A friend of mine wanted to pursue photography but also loved her job in non-profit work. Instead of choosing one over the other, she started doing weekend photo sessions while keeping her day job. Within a year, she knew she wanted to expand the photography side, but she didn't have to gamble everything to find out. Ultimately, choosing your next life path isn't about predicting the future. It's about experimenting, listening to your own energy, and giving yourself permission to pivot. Think of it as planting seeds in several gardens. You'll quickly see which ones begin to grow.